There's one. Got him. Oh my gosh, that's a decent one. Oh my gosh, we've been waiting for this all day long. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today we're out here, and today we are on Lake Eufaula, and we're gonna be hunting down some cold water giants, hopefully. And today's video is actually sponsored by Deep Dive, who's actually gonna help us catch some fish. And if you guys don't know what Deep Dive is, it's basically an app that basically can tell you pretty much anything about fishing, especially on the body of water that you are on. I'm actually about to show you. It's very simple. You download the app on your phone, and it basically can tell you a ton of information about the body of water that you're fishing. One of my favorites being the tournament patterns. Basically shows you how fish were caught in past tournaments, so you can follow patterns. It also shows you what baits to throw, where to throw them, how to throw them, and there's a new feature which shows you where the wind is pushing. So today we're probably going to use that because it's pretty windy outside, and it's just an app filled with tons of information, so we should be able to catch some fish today. So today we're going to be using Deep Dive to help us find some spots, things to throw, where to fish them. It even shows you where to fish them on your graph and places to target. So this app is loaded full with information, and if you guys are not the greatest fisherman like me, this is extremely helpful because it tells you so much information about the body of water you're fishing. So if you guys want to check it out, it'll be linked down below in the description. But like I said, today's goal is to find a big cold water bass. I don't know if it's going to happen. The lake is pretty tough for me, and it's pretty windy out, but there recently was a tournament out here, and I think the winning bag was like 20-something pounds. So the fish are active, they're feeding. We just got to find them today. So I'm going to sit here on the Deep Dive app for a little bit, eat some food, and then we're going to get straight to fishing, and we're going to grind it out today and look for a big one. All right, we've made it to the first spot of the day. It is a little windy out today, a little cold, but we're still gonna try and crank some fish. Honestly, this part of the lake kicks my butt, so we're gonna mess around on Deep Dive today, see if we can't find some spots to fish, and we're just gonna try and make something happen. We have a ton of rods rigged up. I mean, we literally have all kinds of stuff, but Deep Dive said secondary points, crankbait. So that's what we're gonna start off with, and see if we can't maybe catch a few fish. The water is down a lot, so it's gonna be interesting to see where the fish are today. It might take a little while for us to find them, but I'm hoping we at least find some. There's a whole lot of something down there. Just went right over top of everything. But to give you guys a little idea of what Deep Dive actually does, is it kind of shows you a little bit of everything. We got top baits, and then if you find a bait that you want to throw, like let's say the square bill, it'll show you where to throw it. So like the back half of the creeks, and then it shows you like rock, trees, docks. I'm just gonna have to, the hardest thing for me is to not fish and actually sit down and look at the graphs and stuff. You know, I just feel like I have to constantly fish, but today we're gonna find some fish. It's gonna happen, we got to. Cannot go empty-handed today. We have to have some fish. So there's some actually hanging off right over there. Oh, there's one. Oh no, no, dude, I just had one. Oh my gosh, dude, he just came off. Dude, he smoked the crankbait. Told you guys, Deep Dive doesn't play around. It said the crankbait, back halves of creeks and on these little transition points, and we just had a bite. Oh my gosh, I can't believe he came off. He smoked it. All right, it's a good thing we already had a bite. It makes me feel a little bit more confident in what we're doing here. Just hate that it got off. So as I was eating lunch, I was on Deep Dive. It looks like the crankbait and the jig bite is really good, and it looks like you can kind of go around to like any kind of like point and mess them up with the crank. So that's exactly what we're doing. But also in the back of creeks is a good way to find some fish to eat this crankbait and the jig. So we're also gonna hit that, and then we're just gonna kind of explore all day long. I don't really have any plans of spots. We're just kind of going off what Deep Dive says, and we're gonna see if we can't maybe find some. Skip up underneath this dock right here. See if we can't find it. I know that across from this too is some like really good brush piles, so I'll probably hit those. I mean, there's so much that we could hit. I'm gonna try and stay in this creek for a little while just because it's so windy. See if we can't maybe find some here. There's one. Fish. Got one. It's a decent one. Oh my gosh, it's a stick. Come on, bro. Alright, we're gonna make a little move here. Go flip some good docks with some good structure. I'm not feeling this area. Alright, here we are. Next spot. We're gonna target some of these docks. Can't go wrong with the dock bite. Let's see if we can maybe get on a fish here. Alright, there's some good structure over here, so we're going to toss the crank and the jig on them and see what we can do here. There's one. That's a fish. Oh, that's a nice one. Gotta land him, gotta land him. He's barely hooked. He is barely hooked. Get up here. Yes. Oh my gosh. What a first fish stud right there, baby. Don't mess with Deep Dive. They know exactly what they're talking about, man. The crankbait on the point by the docks. I mean, you can't beat it. Oh my gosh, that fish crushed it too. What a solid first fish for this lake right here. Check that out right there on the crank. Beautiful fish. That is a wintertime butterball. So nice to get out here and actually catch fish, and that is a good wintertime bass right there. Heck yeah. Beautiful, man. Starting to get a little pale, but that is a nice fish. Alrighty, well, here we go. First fish of the day. Not a bad one either, man. That's a pretty good fish to catch off of a dock on the crank, and he absolutely crushed it. Just a beautiful fish. He's getting his winter colors on, the real pale, and sometimes on this lake I've noticed the bigger fish like the cold weather, and that is a nice bass to start the day off. Chunky, medium, I don't know what you'd call him, but that is a nice fish. Let's get him back, see if we can't catch a few more. Just a beautiful wintertime fish. Well, we found one. That's a good sign, because last time I went to the lake, I think we did pretty decent, but when I was on this area, I don't think I caught anything. So, like I said, the lake here, pretty difficult, but if you can find the fish, you find them, and there's some pretty good ones in here. So, Deep Dive definitely helped us out on that one, which I was honestly going to throw the jig, but Deep Dive said the crank, and I was like, you know what, I'm going with it, the crankbait, and it worked. So, we're going to keep tossing the crank around, see if we can't maybe find a few more. But we're on a good bite, hopefully. Maybe we'll get a pattern out of this, and we can catch a few more. I'd like to catch like 5 fish. That would be a really good number for me, especially since we got a late start. But let's keep casting. Let's go, baby. Can't beat the crankbait. This is actually one of my favorite crankbaits. The banger. The banger and the flat banger. One of my personal favorites. We're fishing like 4 to 10 foot right now. This one goes 3 to 7, so it's literally perfect for what we're doing here. And the fish just love this thing. Also a ton of different colors that are just really good. Yeah, so the lake levels are down a lot. We haven't had a whole lot of rain, so it's down probably about 4 foot. It's actually pretty crazy. Whew, it is getting cold out here, man. I just caught the trolling motor. Also, I want to know what you guys want to see other than fishing as the fishing season kind of goes out. I'm still going to fish, obviously, but I also want to know if there's anything other than fishing that you guys want to see. So if you have any video ideas, make sure to drop them down below, and hopefully we can catch some fish even when it gets cold, because the cold bite is rough. Looks like they have some really good structure underneath them. We're about to find out. We can always come back and fish this creek. It's right by the boat ramp. It seems like these further areas back into the creek are just like way too shallow. Which makes sense because the water's down so much. Alrighty, we are at the next spot. The main lake is extremely windy today, so there's no shot that I go offshore. It is crazy out there. So we're gonna stick around in probably some creeks today, maybe the creek mouths. See if we can't maybe make something happen there. Let's see what we can do with this. Some things on this drop off right here. All right, here we are. Finally found some rocks, and we're gonna be fishing here for a while because it is insane out there offshore. It is literally white capping. So we're gonna chill around here for a little while, and if we can't catch them, then I guess we're gonna head back to the creek we caught one in and see what we can do. But I have a good feeling about this rock right here. I got a good feeling. What just happened? Did the rod break? My line just snapped like that? What? What just happened? Ow, dude, that hurt my thumb. Holy crap. I don't know what just happened, but I'm roughing it out, so we're here. We're gonna find one. It's gonna happen. Dang, dude, that hurt. I don't even know what the crap's happened. I literally could not tell you. The only thing I can tell you is my hand was frozen, and when whatever happened, hit my thumb on the handle, and it did not feel very nice. To that point of the day where like the fishing's been so slow that you just like zone out. You're thinking about 80 different things at one time. Yeah, that's me right now. Dang, dude, what just happened? I think it's time I break out the secret weapon that's gonna help me catch fish. The candy. Sweet tart gummies. These bad boys are brand new. I've never had them. Let's see if they're any good. Taste test gummies. I mean, they're all right. Drive around and scan and eat this candy. That's gonna be the game plan here. So I don't know where to go or what to do. Because if fish are not eating, and it's like the ocean out there in the middle of the lake. Sun's going down. We have one fish. first one. Got him. Oh my gosh, that's a decent one. Ate it out of a brush pile. Oh, that's a good one. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, we've been waiting for this all day long. We've been waiting for this all day long. That is a good fish. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. The struggle might pay off here. Just stay on. Stay on. Just stay on. Just stay on. Oh, I waxed him. I got him. Oh my gosh. Oh. It's been a struggle all day long. And come back to where we caught the first one, and we just smoked another one. Right there on the bandito bug. Got him right in the top of the face. Well, we have been struggling bad. I've been in my head mad. I get mad whenever I can't catch fish. I think it's just because I put in so much work out here and then you just don't catch anything. It's very frustrating. I'm sure you guys probably understand if you're super dedicated and hardcore about your fishing like me, but we did just catch one. There we go, another one. I think this one is actually bigger than the first one today. Another solid fish though. Deep dive said, up by the docks, man. And that's where they've been, on the creature bait, on the crankbait, the two baits I said I was gonna swap back and forth with all day long. And we finally have a second fish. Let's go, baby. That is definitely worth the struggle right there. Nice, beautiful fish. Let's get him back. Back down there and eat some bait, buddy. Look at that butterball, dude. See ya. It's been a little rough, but maybe we're about to catch a few more. The way to go. I felt the brush pile there, and then I felt him just snatch it under. Oh man, that feels so much better. We've definitely had our fair share of struggle today, but you know what? I guess that is a part of fishing. All right, so we just got off of the water. It was extremely cold today, really windy, kind of a hard day to fish. The past few times I've gone out on the river and the lake have just been kind of a struggle bus, but we did catch two really nice fish. Nothing super crazy, but those are pretty good fish for this part of the lake. And I'm pretty happy with that. Luckily, we have the Deep Dive app help us out a little bit. If you guys want to check it out, make sure to hit the link down below in the description. It has a ton of cool information, and every time I come out, I try and take a little peep at it and use all the stuff because there's so much information. But today we didn't really get to explore as much as I would have liked to. It was just super windy, but we still caught fish, and Deep Dive had us on the bite. But I also want to know what you guys want to see from the videos, especially with it getting colder, because I know fishing is either hit or miss. Some people still want to see fishing, some don't, and I'll do literally whatever. I kind of want to experiment, do a little bit of fishing, do a little bit of something else. I want to know what you guys want to see, so make sure to leave a comment down below as well and let me know. But like I said, not a super good day, not a super bad day. It was just kind of decent for the weather that we had. But if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like and a comment. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.
Stay fishing.